Well, we made it to episode 9 of season 4 of the Tom and Ren Storytime series. And this one right here is a very good story. It's called The Adventure Begins. So, let's get started. A long time ago on the island of Sodor, there was a little railway, and noting the Northwestern, the top hat was in charge. Many engines were working on it railway, and the biggest were Gordon pulling the thread, and the mullet named Edward. Something trucked and coasted, and the biggest engine was James. Had his woodland brake block, and sometimes smoking when he stopped. A new engine named was Thomas, and he had thick small wheel and a short stumpy tunnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome. Thomas seemed awfully small. The topping hat had much made him a mistake. He was expecting someone really useful. Gordon said. I am really useful, cried Thomas. Thomas tried hard to be a really useful, and at first he must have a lot of mistakes. He huffed and puffed and rushed in thrown and bumper and backing into truck, and he got in Gordon's way. Oh, that very useless, isn't Gordon struggled. Thomas the third day on the railway hadn't gone well, but he sure that sooner he can get in on things, and a cheeky little engine buttoned Gordon up late in the siding. He creeped up and blew his whistle. Wake up, Ladybone, Thomas shouted. Why don't you work hard like me? Thomas huffed, laughing, and Gordon was quite cross with Thomas. One rainy day in the shed, Thomas met Henry. Who would worry, Henry? Doesn't like the rain. Edward explained, and he told Thomas Henry's story. Once an engine attached to a train was afraid of dewdrops of rain. He rushed into a tunnel, and he broken into murder and never come out again. Henry, what a continued Edward. He said the rain would spoil his lovely green paint and red stripe, and he opened to move even after the rain stopped. And in the end, Henry had to be pulled out of the tunnel with a rope, and that's why he's afraid of rain. One morning, Sir Topham Hatt sent Thomas to the steamwork to be repainted in the color he liked to see on the railway. The man, the man painted Thomas' water tank and dome in blue and other trimming from its windows with yellow paint. One used red paint and add stripe. Other man carefully marked out his number 1 on its sign. Thomas raced proudly back to the yard. Look for Edward. I am blue just like you. Edward laughed happily. You are also number 1. That means I am the best, cried Thomas. The next morning, Thomas had to bet Gordon and Brett coached outly. Hurry up, you! Gordon snorted importantly. Hurry up yourself, Thomas retorted. Gordon decided to teach Thomas a lesson. Gordon pulled away very quickly, and there was no time to uncouple Thomas from the coaches. Gordon drank and Thomas is asking him to race around the bend. Stop, cried Thomas. Hurry, Gordon said agreeing, and on his rate. At last, Gordon pulled into the station. Little Thomas, now you know what hard work it's like, he called. Poor Thomas slowly arose to rest, and he had a long drink from the water tower. I wanted to pull my very own train, he complained. I wanted to see the world. One day, Henry couldn't work. The top asked Thomas to pull Henry coaches. At the station, the Toppin Hat warned Tomet to wait until everything was ready. But Tomet was too excited. He ran off before the coaches were coupled up. Tomet, stop, come back, shouted the Toppin Hat. Tomet didn't hear him. I'm doing it. I'm pulling a train. Tom was happy and he raced along the line. Everyone said it's hard to pull a train, but I think it's easy. Then Thomas saw a red signal and he loads to a stop. Where are you? Coach it, asked the signalman. Thomas looked behind and oh no, he cried. Thomas returned to Knapford Station when the Toppin Hat was trying to claim the unhappy passenger. Thomas, he said, was very sorry. You still have a lot to learn, little Thomas, said the Toppin Hat startlingly. The passenger climbed aboard this time. Thomas waited, and the guard waved the flag before he jumped off. The next day, Edward kindly offered Thomas a chance to take his job train. He warned Thomas that trucks sometimes play tricks to the engine. Don't be silly, Thomas, said he Latin. Be careful, Edward, said sadly. They were going by until Thomas reached the deep hill. On its way down, the truck speed up, and Thomas going faster. He nearly went off the truck. At Marion Station, he stopped at the end of the buckboard. Why are you going so fast? He asked the Toppin Hat. Edward truck were pushing me, Thomas explained. The Toppin Hat was crossed with boat engine and made him stay in the yard. Every day, Thomas worked very hard and he wanted to be a really useful engine. One afternoon, Edward heard a train lurching toward the yard. Help! James cried. The trucks are pushing me. Jane bent through the yard, smoking and pickling, lying at wheels. Use your brake, Thomas yelled. He raced after James. I can't. I can't. My brake block on fire, called Jane. Thomas hurried to catch up with Jane, and he did muttering to help his friend. Suddenly, Jane broke into the tight bend, and the track and cracked right off the rail into a field. The troublesome truck tripped over, and I get to help Jane. Thomas promised him. Thomas raced back to Knapford Yard and right past their Toppin Hat, dragging to the breakdown train. Jane had derailed, and so you have to truck, he called. Judy and Andret Morley crewed up and shouted out to German, let's go, Judy. In no time, Judy and Morley were ready to lift Jane back onto the track. The broken truck were sad and sorry. How I hope they will teach you a lesson, Sir Thomas. Sir Toppin Hat would plead and with Thomas. He asked to take Jane to the steamwork for repairs. The next day, Jane came back to the yard with new brake and a blended new, ready, shiny red paint. That night, Sir Toppin Hat was the pride visit to the shed. Congratulations, Thomas, he said. Do your unlearned heavy, you show yourself having your own branch line, and Thomas was very proud and happy to now even their own coaches and Clarabelle. Thomas the Tank Engine had become a really useful engine at last. The end. Well, guys, I hope all of you did enjoy episode 9 of season 4 of the Tom and Dren Storytime series. I know I have, Outley, and I hope all of you will have enjoyed that too, Outley. We got one more. We do have only one more story to go, and that will be the end of season 4. So I'll see you all for the season finale of season 4 of the Tom and Friend Storytime series.